Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Media and Journalism Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Friday evening, June 27, 2025, and we have a great mix of media and journalism headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline.
YouTube pushes back as Australia considers banning minors from accessing it. YouTube is pushing back against Australia's consideration of banning minors from accessing the platform. The company argues that it should not be included in the new rule that would restrict kids under 16 from using social media. YouTube believes it should not be grouped with apps like TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram, which are facing strict age limits starting in December 2025. Other video sharing platforms, such as Rumble Inc., are likely watching closely to see how YouTube's pushback plays out in Australia. Billion Dollar Club is a specialized communications platform focusing on major companies covered by IBN, offering access to various wire solutions, article syndication, press release enhancement, social media distribution, and tailored corporate communications solutions. Justice for Housing to be featured on the Balancing Act Local Boston edition. Justice for Housing, a Boston-based nonprofit advocating for housing equity for formerly incarcerated individuals, will be featured on the Balancing Act Local, airing on Lifetime TV. This special segment highlights grassroots organizations making a difference in their cities. Tune in to WFXT Fox Boston on Saturday, June 28, 2025 at 12:30 p.m. EST, and WLVI CW Boston on Sunday, June 29, 2025 at 1 p.m. EST to learn about Justice for Housing's re-entry support, housing placement, and policy advocacy for formerly incarcerated individuals. Founded by Leslie Krettel, the organization aims to address housing discrimination and provide comprehensive services for successful reintegration into society. Visit justiceforhousing.org to support their mission.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Media and Journalism Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.